Look at your office. Really look at it. The smiles, the coffee runs, the friendly small talk in the hallway. It looks peaceful. It looks professional. But underneath that calm surface, a silent war is happening every single day. And right now, you are losing it. While you were working hard, they were working you. While you were focused on the spreadsheet, they were focused on you. While you stayed late to impress your boss, someone else stayed close to your boss. That is the difference between effort and strategy. That is the difference between an employee and a player. Most people walk into the office believing the lie. They think hard work gets rewarded. They think loyalty gets noticed. They think being a good person is enough. Then one day the promotion goes to the loud one. The credit goes to the smooth one. The opportunity goes to the one nobody saw coming. And you sit at your desk wondering what just happened. Niccolo Machiavelli watched the same game 500 years ago. Different clothes, same war. He saw quiet men rise to power while loud men were destroyed. He saw kindness punished and calculation rewarded. He saw the courts of Florence operate exactly like the office you sit in today. Before we begin, understand this clearly. These rules are not for cruelty. They are not weapons to hurt good people. They are armor. They protect your career, your future, your name. The world will not protect you, so you must learn how. Now drop this affirmation in the comments. I dominate quietly. I never play the fool. From today, you will stop being a worker and start being a strategist. Rule 1. Never reveal your ambition. The moment people know what you want, they know how to stop you. Most employees announce their goals like children announcing presents. They tell coworkers about the promotion they are chasing. They mention the position they want. They share their 5-year plan over lunch. And every word becomes ammunition for someone else. When people know you want something, 3 things happen. The threatened ones start blocking your path. The envious ones start poisoning your name. The strategic ones start moving faster than you. Your honesty becomes their roadmap. Machiavelli once said, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." Apply this to your career. Let them see a hard worker. Let them see a team player. Let them see someone content. But underneath, you are calculating. You are building. You are climbing. When someone asks where you see yourself in 5 years, do not give them your real answer. Give them a safe answer. Smile and say you are focused on doing good work right now. Then go home and execute your real plan in silence. Loud ambition gets crushed. Silent ambition wins. Rule 2. Make yourself indispensable, not loud. The loudest people in the office are rarely the most powerful. They are the most replaceable. They mistake attention for influence. They mistake noise for value. Real power in any workplace comes from one thing: being the person nobody can afford to lose, not the person nobody can ignore. There is a massive difference. The loud one gets noticed today. The indispensable one gets protected for years. How do you become indispensable? You learn what others refuse to learn. You handle problems others run from. You build relationships with people across departments. You become the bridge, the fixer, the one who knows. When systems break, your phone rings. When difficult clients call, your name comes up. When the boss needs something handled quietly, you are the only option. Machiavelli once said, "The best fortress is to be found in the love of the people." In modern terms, your best protection is being needed. You do not need to be liked by everyone. You need to be needed by the right ones. The loud employee is celebrated until they are not. The indispensable employee is kept even when budgets get cut. Build your value invisibly. Then watch how the office shifts around you. Rule 3. Study power before you seek it. Every office has a hidden map. Most people never see it. They look at the org chart and think that is the truth. The org chart is a lie. The real power structure is invisible. There is the official boss. Then there is the person the boss trusts. There is the popular employee. Then there is the one who quietly controls information. There is the loud manager. Then there is the assistant who actually runs the schedule. If you do not learn this map, you will keep talking to the wrong people and wondering why doors stay closed. Spend your first months watching. Watch who interrupts whom in meetings without consequences. Watch who the leadership eats lunch with. Watch whose ideas get adopted and whose get ignored. Watch who walks into closed-door meetings unannounced. Those are your real power players, not the titles on the wall. Machiavelli once said, "Men are so simple of mind and so much dominated by their immediate needs that a deceitful person will always find plenty who are ready to be deceived." Most of your co-workers will be deceived by appearances. You will not. You will see the real game. Once you understand the real map, you align yourself with quiet influence, not loud titles. You build the right relationships, not the obvious ones. That is how careers actually accelerate. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I see the real game. Rule 4. Never trust the friendly coworker. This one will save your career more times than you can count. The most dangerous person in any office is not the one who openly dislikes you. It is the one who smiles at you every morning. Open enemies are simple. You see them, you manage them, you stay alert around them. But the friendly coworker who asks about your weekend, remembers your kids' names, brings you coffee, that one studies you. They learn your insecurities. They learn your ambitions. They learn your weaknesses. Then when the moment serves them, they use everything you gave them. This does not mean treat everyone like a threat. It means treat everyone like an unknown. Be warm but careful, be friendly but private. Share enough to seem human. Never share enough to be exposed. When a coworker invites you to vent, decline gently. When a coworker asks about office drama, stay neutral. When a coworker pushes for personal information, redirect. Every complaint you make about your boss becomes evidence. Every frustration you share becomes leverage. Every secret you reveal becomes a leash. Machiavelli once said, "Men are ungrateful, fickle, and false." He was not being cruel. He was being honest about human nature under pressure. People are loyal until loyalty costs them something. Then they protect themselves and you become the cost. Do not give them the tools to use against you. Friendly does not mean safe. Remember this every day you walk into that building. Rule 5. Control information, control the room. Information is the most valuable currency in any office. Not money, not titles, information. The person who knows what is coming controls what happens next. The person who is told last controls nothing. Most employees treat information carelessly. They share what they hear. They forward emails without thinking. They tell coworkers about decisions before they are public. They feel important when they have news. But sharing information without strategy is giving away your only real weapon. The powerful in any organization do the opposite. They gather information constantly. They listen more than they speak. They ask questions that reveal what others know. They build a private map of who is moving, who is falling, what is being planned. Then they use that map to position themselves before anyone else even sees the move. When you hear something important, pause before sharing. Ask yourself who benefits if I tell this and who benefits if I hold it. Sometimes silence is the most strategic move you can make. Sometimes sharing selectively to one trusted person builds an alliance worth more than 10 public announcements. Machiavelli once said, "Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception." In your office, replace deception with discretion. You do not need to lie, you need to be selective. Tell the truth. Just do not tell all of it to everyone. Your information is your leverage. Stop spending it for free. Rule 6. Let others take the spotlight while you take the throne. This is the rule that separates the impatient from the powerful. Most ambitious people want recognition now. They want their name on the project. They want credit in the meeting. They want praise from the boss in front of everyone. And in chasing that recognition, they make themselves targets. The strategic player understands something different. Spotlight attracts attention. Attention attracts enemies. Enemies slow you down. So instead of fighting for the spotlight, you let others take it. You let the loud coworker celebrate publicly. You let the dramatic colleague get noticed. Meanwhile, you build the relationships, the skills, and the position that actually matters. When you share credit generously, people feel grateful to you. When you let your manager look brilliant using your idea, your manager becomes your ally. When you stay calm while others fight for attention, leadership sees you as steady, mature, executive material. The throne does not go to the loudest. It goes to the one trusted with weight. Machiavelli once said, "It is double pleasure to deceive the deceiver." Let the spotlight chasers chase. Let them burn themselves out fighting for attention. While they perform, you position. While they celebrate, you build. When the real opportunity arrives, the one who looked humble has the trust, the network, and the power. The loud ones are too exposed to be chosen. Your goal is not to be seen. Your goal is to be selected. Rule 7. Never outshine your boss until you are ready to replace him. This is the most violated rule in every office. Young, ambitious employees walk into a job, see their boss is mediocre, and decide to prove themselves by outperforming him publicly. They correct him in meetings. They send better reports. They make him look slow. They believe leadership will reward this brilliance. What actually happens is brutal. The boss notices. The boss feels threatened. The boss starts protecting his position the only way he can, by quietly making sure you never rise. Your projects stall. Your reviews turn vague. Your name disappears from important conversations. You will never know exactly what happened. You will only feel the ceiling getting lower. Machiavelli once said, "Never was anything great achieved without danger." The danger in your career is not failing. It is being seen as a threat too early. You must be exceptional, but you must let your boss feel safe. You make him look good. You let him claim wins. You become his most trusted lieutenant. He starts recommending you, promoting you, opening doors for you, because helping you rise no longer threatens him, it rewards him. Then one day you are ready. You have built skill, network, and reputation. Now you do not need to outshine him. You simply step into a position bigger than his, or move where his shadow cannot reach you. That is real power. That is the long game. You have just learned the 7 rules of workplace domination. The office is not changing. The game is not changing. The only thing that changes is whether you keep playing as a worker or finally start playing as a strategist. Pick one rule, just one. Apply it this week. Notice how people respond. Notice how doors open. Notice how the air in the room shifts when you stop reacting and start calculating. Remember the disclaimer. This power is for protection and elevation, not destruction. Rise without crushing others. Win without poisoning your name. Become dangerous without becoming dishonest. If this video changed how you see your workplace forever, hit the like button. Subscribe and ring the bell for more dark psychology that protects your future. And drop this final affirmation in the comments. I no longer work, I strategize. The office is my battlefield, and I am ready to win.